the baptism in the Holy Spirit. Myths or truths? Find out now.
Hello everyone, we are here in our journey of the fast of Daniel, 21 days, seeking the Holy Spirit and strengthening our faith, our relationship with God during these 21 days of fast. And here in this program, we are here every day exploring one theme, answering questions here related to the Holy Spirit. And today the following question is uncontrolled laughing or crying a sign of the baptism in the Holy Spirit? So today we're going to explore this theme. We're going to answer this question, revealing to you if it is a myth or truth today. But now we're going to watch a powerful testimony about the baptism in the Holy Spirit, about the fast of Daniel, 21 days. Let's watch this powerful testimony. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm here with Yolanda Torrecampo. She's going to be sharing us a little bit about her testimony about the Holy Spirit today. So Yolanda, let me know a little bit about Yolanda before.
Before, I was a shy person. I was a loner. I don't have self-confidence. I don't have vision. And I was shy person, I think. And I think that time, I think my life was normal. Even though I have already problems in my marriage. And then one day, I saw News CKG in a newspaper through Holy Water. So I came there, but only one time, and then I did not go back.
Okay. Just to elaborate a little bit more about what you said about yourself first. So, were you always shy since we were younger? Like, where did those insecurities, those things come from?
Because when I was young, my grandmother doesn't want me to expose in my friends, in my younger age, in my workplace. So it seems that I was hidden in a cave, and then because she doesn't want me to deal with other people, so I developed that shyness until when I went to school. And then I cannot express my own self. Even I know the answer, but I don't have the strength to voice it out, something like that.
Okay. So actually, it wasn't even necessarily from a trauma, but because of a lack of experience growing up and being sheltered so much, right? Which I'm sure a lot of people can relate to. I can relate to actually.
Yeah, yes.
That you developed that shyness, but then it became debilitating. It became it stopped you from being able to express yourself, to communicate. And I guess
that's true.
Did it stop you in your daily life with opportunities? Things like that as well?
Yes, that's true.
Okay.
That's right.
And then you said you stopped coming to you didn't come back to UCKG for some time?
Yeah, I didn't come back.
Okay. How long did you come back again later, eventually?
No. After 2 years,
Okay.
I think that was 2005. Through my friend, and they were victim of witchcraft. So they asked me help, and if I know someone who can help them, but I didn't know UCKG can help a lot. But then one day, that time it flashed, UCKG flashed that there's new counseling, and then kulam, something like that. So I kept searching the number, and then I contact the person. I don't know what to address, but I contact, and then I even asked the person who answered the phone that, do you believe in kulam? So they said yes, because I have a friend. So we came there. That time was night time, because I made appointment just to bring those two people. It's not about myself.
Not even yourself.
Not even myself.
Okay.
It's for the two people, because I'm thinking that I'm okay.
Yeah.
Even though I'm carrying all the problems with my inside. Yeah, heavy things inside, but all I know is that was normal. So since then, because at the time I cannot take my day off regularly. I had only two day offs in a month, so I cannot focus really. because I'm thinking my problems, and then I was full of hatred also, because I was also a victim. I was also facing not really huge debts, but I was already in debts that time, because I was also a breadwinner in my family, so I have to work hard just to help them. So I also even forgot myself, and then even though I believe that there's one exists, but I don't know him yet, and I was still empty that time. Yes. And then as I continue coming, I joined, but it seems that I was only a church goer, because when I was in the church, I was happy, but when I came back, I was still empty. And then even though I was surrounded by friends, barkadas, but it seems that I was empty. There's lack one thing in me. So as I heard the 21 days fast of Daniel, I even participated. Just that only once, but at the middle, I started first, but at the middle I stopped because I was distracted.
Okay.
I cannot really focus,
Yeah.
because sometimes so tired, something like that. So I continue coming, and then I continue coming also weekdays, especially Wednesday. So that's the time that I started growing up, grow in my spiritual life. But then still, I'm not yet search Him.
Sure.
Yeah. So I continue coming, and then until the day that I was baptized in the water, but still.
Still not come yet.
Still not my communion is not yet growing, something like that. So I only managed to focus when I joined again in another campaign. I think not only twice, but that was the third time I think. And then but still not really focusing, because I'm not really thinking about my salvation, although I heard many times about salvation. So what is really meant about salvation, because I believe that I am saved. But then until one day that I not only got baptized in water once, but 3 times. That was the last, when I let go of my unforgiveness. Yes, because of my hatred to my husband, to all the persons that deceived me in monetary, in everything. But then when I really got so tired of my situation, because what I'm doing, I continue coming in the church, but no fruits. I cannot see fruits in my life.
You can't see any difference.
Yeah,
in your
difference.
life.
Yeah, just the same rotation cycle. So until the day that I let go of my unforgiveness, my hatred, everything, and then
So you had actually grudges inside. What was that actually coming from? Those grudges, that unforgiveness. What exactly was causing that?
my marriage problem, betrayal, and then those persons that deceive me in my finances.
It was like a scam.
Yes,
something.
scam, something like that.
And then.
And then persons also asked help me to borrow money, and then they cannot pay me. So I was the one that shoulder everything, to pay everything, because
Guarantor.
yeah, guarantor. Yes. So everything that was heavy burden in me. So because I don't have also the courage to go for counseling, something like that, but because of my pride, maybe my pride, something like that. So until one day that I really decided to let go everything, and then I asked the help from the Holy Spirit to help me to let go everything. So that's the time that when I received Him, I remember that was October 15, 2017, at in my workplace. So that's the day that not overnight, but slowly, that pain, that grudges, that sufferings, slowly. And then I was no longer a bad-tempered person. I was no longer a hater, something like that. And then the first thing I saw that the fruits was when I have this desire to go evangelize, even weekdays. And then when I join in the group, so that's the time that I focus myself. I forget everything, just focus myself to serve Him through evangelism. So that's the time that everything was gone in me, inside of me. So the inner peace, the negativity, even the nightmares, and then until now, so I let go everything, because before I was worried if my husband was really disappeared, what will happen to me? Who will be my companion? Something like that. That's the thing that bump in my mind. But now I don't have to worry. I can live alone. I can do everything alone with the help of God, His presence.
So you have a real peace inside. No more fears. No
Yeah.
more shyness.
Yeah, no more shyness. No more shyness.
That's great. So there's you can see a clear difference between Yolanda before and Yolanda after.
Yeah, yes.
Right?
Yes.
That's great. Thank you so much for sharing with us.
Yes, you're welcome.
Very well, we are back with all of you, and today we will answer this question. Is uncontrolled laughing or crying a sign of the baptism in the Holy Spirit? And to explore this question and explain to you if it is a myth or truth, I want to read with you this following Bible verse. Here in the book of Galatians chapter 5, verse 22 says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and self-control. Against such there is no law." So to answer this question, we can use and meditate in this Bible verse together. Because in the book of Galatians chapter 5, it's very clear, we can understand that one of the characteristics of the fruit of the Holy Spirit is self-control. Which means that if I have uncontrolled laughing or crying, means that I have no control of my body. So this is a real myth about the Holy Spirit, related to the Holy Spirit. Every day we're here trying to help you, for you to understand the truth about the Holy Spirit and the myth that we have all around, talking about related to the Holy Spirit, for you not to be lost, for you not to deceive yourself. When we receive the power of the Holy Spirit in our life, we receive this power to control ourselves, to control our emotions especially. And one thing very profound for us to understand is that there's a huge difference between laugh and joy. Many people confuse those two things. It is totally different. I can laugh and have no joy. And for you to understand, when a person receives the Holy Spirit, this person is full of joy. But this joy is not related to laugh. It's not specifically laughing in the Spirit. There is this movement all over the world talking about laugh in the Spirit, which is not biblical. In the Bible, we understand that the joy belongs to the Spirit of God. The joy comes from God, but not laughing or even crying. The Holy Spirit is more related to the change of our life, change of our behavior and inner peace and self-control than related to emotions. Not related to crying or laughing. Of course, when you seek the Holy Spirit, sometimes you can cry. But it's not because you cry that you received the Holy Spirit. When you receive the Holy Spirit, one thing that we can tell you that is the proof, the real proof that the Holy Spirit dwells within you, is the change of your life, is the fruit. As we read now in the book of Galatians, when you're baptized in the Holy Spirit, automatically you receive love, joy, peace, gentleness, meekness, and etc. So don't base yourself in your emotions when you seek the Holy Spirit. During this 21-day fast of Daniel, don't base your faith in your emotions to receive the Holy Spirit. Base your faith in your assurance and in the transformation of your life. When you receive the Holy Spirit, you shall receive assurance within you. And as well, don't allow any anxiety to control yourself during this 21-day fast of Daniel. Trust in the process. Trust in the work of God in yourself, in your life. Trust that in the right moment you shall receive the baptism of the Holy Spirit. Not in your moment, not in the moment that you like, that you choose, but in the moment of God, according to the will of God. And we know, when you receive the Holy Spirit, there will be no questions for you, no doubts for you. You're going to be sure about this, and then you will change. Your nature will change. You're going to have a DNA of God. The DNA of God will be within you. So keep seeking the Holy Spirit every day during this 21 day of the fast of Daniel. And don't base yourself on your emotions. It doesn't matter if you cry or not. It doesn't matter if you feel something or not. And understand, laugh is not important. What is important is the joy of God inside of you. When you have joy, peace, and when you control yourself. If you say, I felt something during the prayer, seeking the Holy Spirit, I felt something, and it was something that I couldn't control. So surely it doesn't come from God. Because when the things come from the Holy Spirit, you have total control. You can control yourself, and you have something amazing in your life. All right? Let's keep seeking the Holy Spirit. Let's focus in the Holy Spirit during this 21-day fast of Daniel. And from here, I stretch out my hand and I bless all of you for you to be full of the presence of God, for you to be blessed during this 21-day fast of Daniel. Receive the blessing of God upon your life and keep focused. If you have any question, if you need more information about the fast of Daniel, this 21-day fast of Daniel, you can message us via inbox message here in the Facebook, asking your question, and we'll be helping you for you to have no doubts during this 21 day, for you to be full of the Holy Spirit in this fast of Daniel. May God bless you all. Have a good night. See you later.
Imagine being the fountain of joy and peace, and no longer needing to run from one side to another in search of momentary pleasures. This happens to those who receive the Holy Spirit. Whoever drinks of this water will thirst again. But whoever drinks of the water that I shall give him will never thirst. But the water that I shall give him will become in him a fountain of water, springing up into everlasting life. From this Sunday, the 2nd of August, to the 23rd of August, the beginning of the fast of Daniel, 21 days of sacrifice from secular information to receive the Holy Spirit.